everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to film a plan with me for the end of August and the beginning of September, and I will be using this kit from Scribbles. So this is the full boxes that I got. It's a very 90s vibe. If you know, you know. And to make up for, because I only got the full box of this kit, but to make up for it, I have this sheet from April Mystery Kit, and I know it's not the same artwork or anything like that, but because the colors are similar, that's what I'm gonna use, and that's how we're gonna do it. I got these on a moving box like months ago, and I decided that this was a good time to transition to from winter to spring, because it's getting to that point here. So we're gonna use that, and for my washi I will be using two different washies this time. I'm gonna be using the Simply Gilded Stardust, but I'll also be using this Tickled Pink Planning in collaboration with Marshmallow Studio that I also have since forever, and it's a very, very springy like washi tape, because it has like the girls, so Primrose and Flo, I think it's the name of the character, as well as some of these little, what's the name of the flower? It's not a flower, dandelion, these things. Yeah, I think it's dandelion. I don't know the name of it, but yeah, it's very cute, and I hope that will work well. So let's get to it. So I'm starting this plan with me by, again, whiting out the sidebar to decorate it, because that's how I use my sidebar, as you guys know. And well, the theme for this spread is a very 90s theme, and it's funny how different those decades are for me, coming from a foreign country, and the depiction that you have on, you know, American kits, for example. So the 90s for me, I was, I don't know, 11 or something, you know, getting there on mid, you know, childhood still. But I remember things very differently. Like, I remember Tamaguchi. I don't know if you guys know what it is. I remember Discmans, but I don't remember those boxes that I've seen people talking about last year, which was, I think they were like, it's not a medicine box, but that's what reminds me. So they were little Kubo boxes or whatever it was that people had this comeback last year. And we didn't have that in Brazil, but we did have Tamaguchi. We did have, you know, tinted glasses and Walkmans, or was it Walkmans? No, Walkmans is the 80s. Sorry, guys. I'm getting confused. But it was the Discmans with the CDs, you know, Converses, and that was all of the rage. And, you know, things like that, it's common, but certain things just weren't. Like the 90s, what I can recall of the 90s, and I have a very selective memory when I want. I can recall things from my homeland, like specific artists and all of that, but I can also remember, I can also recall of like boy bands, like late 90s, early 2000s. And I posted on Instagram a spread from my spread, a sneak peek of this spread, and I asked people like what you guys prefer, the 80s or the 90s. And I have to say I love the 80s, because it's where I have my most fond memories. I'll get back to that topic in a minute. So my sidebar this time is done with Simply Gilded and Tickled Pink Planning. I love this
tickled pink planning washi. It's so cute, and the pop of yellow just makes it all the best. But anyway, back to the 90s and 80s. I remember the 80s so well, and it still makes me cringe every time I see a movie with, oh my god, all of the perm hairs. I'm so happy that I was a child and I didn't do a perm, because that is something that I would definitely do. I always wanted curly sort of hair, and I had really straight hair when I was a kid. I still do. And oh, I used to love the curls and all of that, but I was a child, so I had no choice in it. I remember my mom doing a lot of perms, and oh my god, when you look at the pictures back then, how did we do? How? Why did we do that? So my question was, do you prefer the 90s or the 80s? I definitely prefer the 80s because I have very good memories from the 80s. The 90s were just like starting, from 10 to or from yeah, from 10 to 20, it was just very confusing. There was a lot going on in my life. So it wasn't very, it's not a decade that I have a lot of fond memories, because I was struggling with puberty and friendships and high school and all of that nastiness that can happen in your life. So my fondest memories are from the 80s, because the 80s ruled, even if it was absolutely terrible and horrible, and the dressings and puffed, the padded shoulder jackets. Oh my god, that was just. Anyway, I digress. Um, I have. I put my date dots, and I missed some dates. I don't know why I missed some dates on this spread. I really have no idea, but I did. I think I missed the Sunday, and I just noticed afterwards. Anyway, I put down my full boxes on the weekend first this time, because it has a double box, and that's how I usually like to plan. And I use this Arctic Paper Studio clear foiled sticker, because I have this, I've been hoarding this for so long, and I never found the right time to use them. They have like stars and moons, and they are hollow foil. I think it was a freebie. And because it's hollow, I never find it, the right time or the right spread to use it. But I thought that with the 80s theme, 90s theme, it was really appropriate. And I remember watching Sailor Moon when I was a child, and that just screamed Sailor Moon to me. So that's why I use them. I had to do a little bit of a nod to Sailor Moon, because it was one of my favorite shows when I was growing up, along with other Japanese kind of anime cartoons, as well as, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's called Jaspion. It was a it, it, it's the grandpa for Power Rangers. So it was just one guy, but Jaspion was my absolutely favorite. And yeah, and also Zodiac, Zodiac Fighters, Zodiac Warriors, or something like that. I don't know the translation to English, but it was a cartoon, a Japanese cartoon that I absolutely loved. I still don't know what happened to it. I cannot remember if I watched all the seasons, but I do remember every day around about 5 p.m. it was time to, stop everything and just watch telly, watch Jaspion, Sailor Moon, and the Zodiac Warriors, or whatever the name was. So I have really found memories of these, and this spread just brought me so many smiles, because I started remember the nice things that happened to me back home, and when I was a kid back in Brazil, when I was doing thinking about what I was going to say on this plan with me, I'm like, people are gonna think that I'm absolutely crazy because they probably have no idea what I'm talking about when I mention, you know, some of these cartoons and some of these TV shows that I used to enjoy. But I think that we can all relate with the experience of, you know, that bittersweet memory, that bittersweet feeling that you just have when your memories come back rushing. And I have to say that I was really happy with this spread because all of the feelings that it brought to me, I'm really happy with them. Anyway, I put down all of my full boxes and decorated with my headers from Arctic Paper Studio, and then I put down some of my overlay stickers. So I'm using a mix of Sticky Sloth Studio, I'm using Sadie stickers, um, and I'm using, I think that's just, and I used one GP Sticker Studio, so you can see the detail there for the Sadie stickers one. It's just a little bow frame. It barely shows on camera, it barely shows on the spread itself, but I know it's there, so my eye just goes to it, and I just wanted to use them. I just wanted to decorate for the purely pleasure of decorating. And after I do all of the full boxes, then I actually I actually start on my spread. Um, I think I decorated all of them. Yeah, I think the best one is the weekend one because it just fits with the room kind of thing. So I think this one looks the best, to be honest, in my opinion. But tell me what you guys think. Do you think that I did some overkill with the overlays or not really? It matches. And also, do tell me what kind of TV shows did you used to watch when you were a kid? Did you watch Nickelodeon? Oh, do you remember Doug? I think it was Doug was the character from Nickelodeon. I used to love that show. It was so good. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below what you used to watch. Maybe we have some common ground here, maybe we don't, but let's just get back those beautiful memories that we have when we were kids. And if you're still young, let me know what kids these days like. Anyway, on my Monday, I put down this coffee mug from the second sheet of a random kit that I got from SPC. And I marked down Coffee Monday. I also marked down work. The stickers that I'm marking for work from home, the scripts, I made them myself and I absolutely hate them, to be honest. They're very dainty, but they're just not bold enough for me. So I don't know, I don't like it. I like the ones that I use a different font better, that is more bold and more dark. So I might change the work from home, bin night, call mom, all of those scripts that I've made because I didn't like that. So let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like this font from Clean Litters or do you prefer the font from work from home? I used the Fox and Cactus sticker to mark down that I received Happy Mail from May Paper Co. It was a Tombow, if I'm not mistaken, Tombow brush. And I also marked down that I needed to clean my litter trays. And I used an Arctic Paper Studio flag along with a little circled icon from the kit to mark down that it was movie night. Before I forget, can I just say thank you so much for everyone that commented on my 2 previous videos. Thank you for interacting with me on my comments, and it was really nice to see that everyone could empathize with my situation when I mentioned that problem with a coworker, as well as, you know, gave me support and spoke to me about my kits, the kits I was using, and I did reply to all the comments as far as I know. So thank you so much for interacting. I hope we can keep this, and I hope I am bringing content that you actually enjoy and that my rambling is not that bad, because apparently it isn't. People are actually, you know, interacting with me, so yay! Anyway, Tuesday I worked again from home. I did some grocery shopping. I think I did grocery shopping online, can't remember. But that day was super special because I got some Happy Mail from the Coffee Monsters Co. I got my pre-sale washi and my pre-sale stamps, and oh my god, it's so cute. I think I shared that on my Instagram, but I also filmed a video, a haul to show you guys, and that haul will probably come up either next week or in a few weeks, so stay tuned for that. Remember to subscribe to my channel and get the notifications so you get to know when I upload that video. Tuesday was also payday, which is a wonderful day because yay. And I also watered the plants that day. I did some layering with the flowers that you're gonna see. So there were 2 different flower stickers on the kit, and I just wanted to use both. So I did some layering with the yellow lily and the purple, whatever that flower is. But yeah. I think this kit has some artwork that I've seen about that is related to Entangled, the Disney movie, and it is a, you know, a take on Entangled, and I really love the colors of the kit. Even though it's very bright, it's not my jam, but I think that the combination of yellow and purple on this kit was really nice. I don't have this particular Entangled or whatever it was inspired kit, but I think it matched really well my 90s full boxes. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. On the Wednesday, I worked again because, God, I work a lot. I did have a haul to upload, so I was gonna put down my usual cameras, but then I remembered that the sheet had these huge, beautiful cameras, and I decided to use it, and I'm really happy because they look so nice. I would buy a whole sheet of those camera icons. They're beautiful. I did upload my haul, and then it was again clean litter trays, and again I used the icon circled icon from the kit. And although the previous day was payday, on the Wednesday, on the day after my payday, I always pay my credit card if I have something on my credit card, because why not? Yeah, so that's what I did. It was also bin night, and I called my mom. Now, on this one, you can see very close the difference between the 2 scripts that I was mentioning. So the pay credit card is in a certain font that is very bold. I say it bold, but I just think it's like big of somehow. And the bin night that you're gonna see is the second font that I use. So it's a more swirly handwriting kind of font. It's not that the font is not beautiful. It's not that the icon is small. The icon is pretty much the same size when I'm cutting on the silhouette. It's just the fact that it's like skinny. You know what I mean? Skinny font instead of a thicker font. And I just don't think it looks nice. It would be beautiful for something else, like a vinyl on a dashboard or something like that. But I think that for actually scripts on my planner, I prefer the pay credit card font that it was on that shot of the video. So please let me know if I'm going crazy or not. Thursday, it was a difficult day because my pet I had to go to emergency with one of my cats. My cat Anya is my older cat. I think she's 16 now, and she wasn't moving properly. She was limping. So we went to the vet and got a check. I just told my boss, I'm sorry, but on my lunchtime, I'm not answering you. I'm just going to check on my cat. And she had an infected nail. Her nails ingrow or grow weirdly, and now that she's even older, she just doesn't take care of herself anymore. Like, she doesn't groom and all of that. So we have to be very, very mindful of her fur, of cleaning her, as well as taking care of her claws. So I just freaked out. But she's all right. She's okay. They trimmed her claws and they made sure that it, treated the infection. We gave her medicine, and if you never gave a cat medicine, good luck. That's all I can say. Good luck, and try to do it when they are laying down, if they are the kind of cat that doesn't like to be picked up. Anya definitely doesn't like to be picked up. So yeah. Anyway, on Thursday I filmed a plan with me. I don't remember which one was. I think it was this one. But I filmed my plan with me. I also edited my next haul, and I also went to the post office and messaged some of the buyers from my distash. So it was a very busy Thursday. On the Friday, I worked, I cleaned the litter trays, I did my voiceover for the plan with me that I filmed the day before. I also designed scripts, which are the scripts that I'm asking you about, your opinion, which is the voiceover, the edit haul, work from home, all of those in this different font. And the icon that I use to mark down the design scripts is also from Arctic Paper Studio. Again, Arctic Paper Studio is an Australian shop that does foiled icons and foiled stickers. If you're interested, give her a follow on Instagram or check her Shopify store. I also did my weekly shopping on that day, my grocery weekly shopping. So when I do my grocery for the week, I tend to do it online for delivery instead of going to the grocery shop, because I would have really heavy items to purchase, like litter trays and all of that, and drinks, and I'd rather to have that delivered, because at the moment I'm not driving. Don't ask why. That's a whole story for a completely different video. If you want to know why I'm not driving, leave a comment down below and I'll let you know the story. It's ridiculous. And because I had an awkward space on Friday, I used the Sweet Plains design accent, heart accent with a silver foil. Now, moving on to Saturday. My Saturday was different. I usually don't, or I don't leave the house anyway nowadays, but I usually don't leave the house on a Saturday and Sunday anyway, regardless, because it's my weekend. I just want to stay home and do nothing, or at least, clean, but do as little as possible. But this Saturday I wanted to go shopping, so I went to Target. I went to Kmart, which is an Australian company similar to Target here. I think I did my nails on that day. No, I just went to Target and Kmart, which is very unusual for me. I hate going shopping, but I had to go to Target to get some leggings. I bought leggings. Well, I did an order for leggings online, but they were out of stock, and I really needed some shirts, because I'm the kind of person that tends to buy clothes every 4 years, to be honest. I don't buy clothes. If I could, I would never buy clothes. They would be just delivered to my door on a single size, a single color, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. But unfortunately, that is not available yet. Someone should invent that service, because I hate shopping for clothes and shoes. I'm very weird. I don't go. So if I can do online, I will. And yeah, once every 4 years. Anyway, that's why I left the house to go to Target, because I needed clothes for summer. I uploaded my plan with me, and I cleaned my house, of course, because that's what you do on your day off, right? You clean. Well, at least that's what I do. Finally, my Sunday, I had some me time, so I printed inserts, I did a mood board for my phone, I printed dashboards for my personal rings, so I had the time to actually sit down and use my silhouette and design things on my silhouette, and it was very, very nice. It was really good to have done all the work of cleaning and all of that on the Saturday, and had the actual time to sit down and just do the things that I love to do without having the concern of, oh my God, I need to stop this because I need to clean the clothes or do the laundry or whatever it was. So that's how I spent most of my Sunday. I watered the plants, and again I did the layering with the flowers from the kit. Finally, the gardener came on the afternoon, and I actually did some gardening. And when I say I did some gardening, I moved some potted plants around. I'm not the kind of person that does gardening. I kill plants most of the time. I have more indoor plants than outdoor plants because the soil here is just terrible, and I'm not very good at plants. I'm very good with ferns, but not anything else. So yeah, my gardening, air quote, was pretty much moving potted plants from one place to the other. And finally, I had some time to plan my next week, so I used a Simply Good at Washi as a background, and used a time to plan icon that I printed for myself a long time ago. And that's pretty much it for this long-winded explanation. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much what I've done on my week.
All right, everyone, that's it. It's a very, very purple, yellow, colorful spread. Not a lot happened this week. Some things happened, but it looks really nice. I'm really happy with the result. I'm happy with all the colorful things, and I think it's a great way to transition from winter to spring in a more timely manner, let's say. Let me know if you have any questions. All of the shops used will be down in the description box of this video. And I hope you have a fantastic day. Stay safe, stay sane, and wash your hands. And I'll see you on the next one. Love you, lotos. Bye.